iron mines are drying up, which is going to hurt our steel production. Do we see... Okay, there's some over here. And I mean, I think there's going to be some mining of iron as well as other things over here once this area gets built up, which is slowly happening. See, silicon's being pulled out of this area right now. It's probably worth going and grabbing this. So let's build a series of... Well, hold on. Let me put the mines down first so that we know we don't get in its way. It's going to be this. That's aluminum. And then we've got a carbon mine over here. A couple more hubs. A little solar plant just so that it reaches everything. And you will need some maintenance over here as well. And again, that'll cover everything up, which is going to be okay. Let's prioritize the worker, power, worker hub, like so. Anti-depression storage buildings slow the game down quite a bit in later game. Maybe not if you're massively overproduced, but I saw a lot of grabbing resources from storage across the map. Oh, our pop's been dropping a lot. Why know why people are leaving so much? Pending departures 1,000. Well, that's why. We have plenty of water, we have plenty of food, but maybe it's because we've been attacked recently and they're kind of scared. That is possible. It could be them being scared. Alright, so they're still waiting for their upgrades. I think completing the Hyperloop would be good. The thing is, we're doing a lot of construction simultaneously, and a lot of it has been set to slightly higher priority, so that's not helping things, I think. Up to speed 16, is rolling for.
This new type of thermal plant extracts energy from underground heat sources. Once researched, heat signatures will be tracked on my display.
Oh, neat. How much underground heat does Mars have? Because it doesn't have an active core, right? One of the reasons Earth still has an active core is actually there's quite a lot of radioactive material, I think, in the core. So you get radioactive, like radiothermal effects that keeps everything, generates some of the heat and helps keep Earth's core molten. So I was going to say, I think Mars is mostly dead that way, but we do have, like, uranium mining on the surface. Like, we've been doing uranium mining, so theoretically, there are other radiological sources under the surface, and it's probably those. That's why there's specific spots we have to build the thermal heat. So I suspect there's something like that. Could Mars' core become radioactive again? I don't think so. It'll be interesting to see how much hotter things get when we crash Deimos down in here. The temp is going down a bit because we're not actively raising it. Oh, there we go. This research outpost finally got built. So we will soon advance the plot. We really need to get one of these maintenance hubs up soon so that these things don't collapse. Drop some of these priorities over here. Still want it on the hyperloops. These steel factories, yeah, so the priority's high on that, so make sure they keep getting iron deliveries to them, iron and carbon, which might be slowing down some of the things. We can blow up this chemical plant and this chemical plant as well. Steel and gears. Silicon. How's our deposits? Okay, tons of reserves of aluminum, tons of reserves of silicon. Iron still feels a little bit low. Chemicals might be getting a little low in reserves. Uranium, well, actually, we don't need very much uranium, so that part is fine. But yeah, getting some iron deposits up will help a fair bit. Yeah, I have seen things where workers will grab things from other sites that are under production to move it somewhere else. That's one of the things with using the priority thing. It does actually help to ensure certain things get finished instead of maybe just moving around loosey-goosey. I think the game probably needs an update to make sure that resources that don't get pulled out of places that are currently under production. Okay, our various defense towers are up here, which is good. Oh, special project complete. Which special project? Oh, unlocking Sector 10 is done. Nice. So we'll probably get some dialogue here. Or just the next quest of clear out all the enemies. Now, the giant batch of dudes, yeah, the 800 over here. Start with you. And just send you... We'll just target the drone hive over here with our critical mass of stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll be able to send our other groups over here to just start blowing up buildings. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Just stay there. It's fine. Okay. Murder, death, kill. Do you know if you hover over a building, you can see where... Yes, where it's grabbing the resources? Yes, indeed. I don't want a research outpost over here. It's in a flood zone. We'd like it as soon as possible, I suppose. Maintenance power. Yeah, so it needs, like, the full suite of everything over here. Will this reach? I guess if we go to maintenance assistant. Yeah, that will reach that, actually, so... Updoot, and updoot those. To make sure that area gets developed. Meanwhile, how's scanning? We will have a scanner over here, which will be good. Lots of scanning over here. It's like, don't scan the lake areas. We can't actually do anything there. No scanning's happened here, which probably means we've done a lot of construction over resource spots. We are going to put down scanners. We've got one queued up there. We'll want one, I think, in this area as well. Okay. Wow, gift subs! We got quite a few gift subs, actually. So Brian gifted 10 just now, which is nice, and some earlier happened, but the Streamlabs page refreshed, which is really annoying, because then you don't get to see the previous gift subs. How much left do you drop? Yeah, good question. How is our Crash Demos project coming along? Good. All it's needing is some gears. I got most of the goods delivered. Gears is something we don't have in infinite quantities here. They're being consumed fairly quickly right now, probably because of our massive construction. I think our gears factories are set to high priority right now, which I probably want to maintain. Why are you resorting? I guess I want to tick advances. Actually, our parts factories are not currently high priority, which might be okay. I think we have potentially more of these when we have. The efficiency is really low. I think they're not really getting the resource deliveries for the steel. They have tons of carbon. The iron, and I think it's because we don't actually... No, we actually have a decent amount of iron now. There we go. I think they just got a delivery. See the iron shuffling about. Am I hearing shooting? Okay, no, there's no active enemy drones. Oh, maybe it was us shooting. Yeah, actually, there we go. Our group of drones over here is just ripping everything apart. Oh, please make sure to target the drone hives. Don't just blow up buildings at random. They are instantly blowing up. They just arrive and instantly nuke down the buildings. And then come over here and blow up that drone hive. And there we go. And this place will be defenseless, so you'll just rip it apart completely. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nice.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate. Where? Oh, it's Kuman again. Oh, and Durton earlier. Sorry about that. It didn't pop up. Give it a run then. Oh, were you asking about this game? I got an achievement. Red bird is the word. Research the Tong Hong radar station. Aha! And Kuman just came in and says, I wish that I could go to Hans Island and leave a bottle of schnapps for the Canadian troops. Have you ever tasted schnapps before? I've given 10 subs today too. Well, thank you very much, Kuman. Yeah, see, it didn't refresh properly in this list. I don't know why Streamlabs doesn't track the gift subs, correctly. the way I would want it, which is really stupid and sucky. Because I love gift subs. I think it's a fantastic system. I have had schnapps. I have had schnapps in Denmark specifically, and also Sweden a few times. And yeah, it's great. Mine put storage next to Hyperloop, so your worker bots don't have to go to the mine to get the resources each time. It might. I don't think the mines are being overfilled though. I don't think that's the problem. But we do have a few storage places near some Hyperloops, and we'll see what we can do about that. All right, so we're blowing up everything here. I thought there was another pop-up I was responding to. Oh yes, the station. Hold on. Did the pop-up go away? Did I not read it? I didn't actually read the radar text. Shit.
Hi, Amy. Guess what? We finished researching the abandoned radar station.
Mm-hmm.
I should share what the researchers found at the radar station. The building transmitted communications between the Tong Hong mission and Earth. And we found that it was actively transmitting and receiving signals from Earth. I can't help putting the pieces together. This active communication building and the attacks we've suffered...
Actually, yeah, I probably can reread it over here. Tong Hong, research outpost. There, this one here. The building decay indicates it's been buried in ice for the last 150 years. A faint Chinese character can still be seen on the eastern wall. We've confirmed that this building was a primitive radio station that transmitted communications between the Tong Hong mission and Earth. Our technicians were able to couple the old radio communication system to ours. Now our ground-based signal reception has gotten quite a boost. Oh, cool.
I'm starting to believe the techies are behind all of it. Maybe they're behind this Children of Carmine thing.
I mean, maybe?
Our technicians commandeered their radar system and used it to boost our own ground-based signal reception.
Which is very cool.
Let ISA know our suspicions.
But Sana...
We have to take decisive action. Stay alert, and I'll call you back once we've confirmed our theory.
Yeah, this sounds fine. I'm sure everything's okay here. Nothing to worry about. I like how we just erase every building. This giant death ball just goes over. No little combat.
Whoever hacked my communications sent us to an old Chinese facility. It is exactly where the message said it would be. What is so interesting about a radar station?
That's true. It's specifically
Those
China that
messages
sent
must
us
be-
to this Chinese station. Well, these messages must be from an unknown source, directed to me, old record. No, they're definitely... I'm gonna say they're directed to me. We don't know why, though.
The message was too specific. It must have been directed at me. But who would want me to find this building?
I don't know! It's like a Civ 4 Doom stack. Yeah. Oh, this one's taking a little longer for some reason. Oh, is it because it's in progress? It's not actually built. So it's just hovering where I told it to build, but there you go. Achievement unlocked. Fight Club. We're
That
not
will
going to
send
talk
a
about that
message that
achievement.
the colony should be left alone. I hope this means that the hostile force is completely destroyed. But I cannot be sure of that.
Here. Let's go back to it.
Amy, did you finish them off?
Yes.
I am picking up some activity in sector SA7.
Oh.
It appears some drones escaped. They seem to have a third base in that area.
Oh, way over here. The
Then
opposite side.
get rid of them!
Dude.
End them, and we'll finally be safe, and my mother will be avenged!
I mean...
Sana, you are extremely agitated. There are trained
bit.
psychologists in your colony. Some of them even knew your mother. I suggest you talk to them and get help.
I don't need help. I need you to protect us like you're supposed to!
I will not put more colonists at risk to pursue them. Your mother protected human life above all else. I will honor her memory.
But I don't know what else to do.
I mean,
ISA won't protect us. They'll leave
It's
us
an
to
admittedly shitty
die
situation.
if it means protecting their mining contracts. We can't give up like this. I've got to think of something. An alternative to ISA's plan.
I'm all ears. Well, actually, I'm all
Maybe an
circuits,
evacuation
but, you know.
plan, or some other defensive system. I'll work on it, because no one else is going to help us.
I still want this loop built, but it doesn't have to be prioritized the same way. Huh. Moon to the face. We're working on it. I know, like, many of our gargantuan... Well, no, we still have tons of construction projects over here. We do have a lot of construction projects on the go everywhere. Make sure to get this power and this worker hub up. Otherwise, this area is not going to make any sense and not actually going to function. Even if you do get the mines up. Okay, we're back above 0. Oxygen's still not coming very quickly, which isn't a surprise. We don't really have a ton. We did queue up one more of the... Oh, we need this maintenance area. We don't have a ton of, like, the lichen making. We have one more on the queue, but that's about it. Get this lady a blanket, a nice cup of tea, and a cozy couch stat. That sounds really nice to me right now. That sounds like really nice to everyone who's lived through 2020. It's like, yes, can I just become like a couch burrito and like wake me up when this is all over? Which won't be for another little while still, but at least we finally got some vaccine rollout, for crying out loud. Can we be talking about me? Essentially. Yeah, it really is all of us. So these can be probably dropped because they're built. I only want to make sure they're getting built in the correct order. And the rest is all about just build it, you know, as convenient. Alright. Steel sources are still dropping. I mean, our potential production is a lot higher than our potential demand, but it mostly requires that things actually get delivered in an appropriate amount of time as well. House crashing the moon. I think we're still waiting on the parts. Yeah, they still haven't come in yet. Oh, we've got a dead carbon mine. And yeah, it'll be nice to get the sander up. I'm not going to prioritize it or anything, but it'll be nice when it's up, because there's probably a bunch more mining that can be done over here. There we go. That can be lowered in priority. I mean, I could improve some highways as well, but that will just eat a lot of resources right now, and I don't think that's actually what we're looking to do.
Humans are a peculiar species. They bring distrust wherever they go.
I was going to say
The
disruption.
advancement of technology and the prospect of spreading out to the stars has not lessened their conflicts at all. Their problems have even reached Mars,
Yep.
which was neutral ground from
Kill
the
all
start.
humans.
It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation. I am being pulled in so many directions.
That is very true. Right, so this area is all done being built up, which is nice. I'm actually going to prioritize this iron mine, because we actually might need it to finish some of these connections.
Hi, Amy. Just checking in.
She's sounding better.
The colonies are growing steadily, and terraforming is on schedule. And you know what? My mum taught me that when things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
So not that well. Okay.
There is nothing to worry about, Sana.
I know, but I've got big shoes to fill. So I'm taking all the advice I can get.
I should tell you that I have received another message.
A little out of sync, I think.
From the
with these.
children of Carmine.
No, this was from Neon Zen, leader of the Eastern Coalition.
The techies? That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972. Did you run the security and defense protocol? That call should have been terminated immediately.
I was not able to. The protocol was overridden.
That's
How
not
did
scary.
they do that?
They gained access after we restored the Tong Hong radar station. It is possible that ISA believes there's a spy among the colonists.
Wait,
Well, I
did we
can't
get another
blame them for
message after
thinking that.
restoring the radar station?
It's the easiest explanation after all the security breaches and attacks.
I don't think we've gotten another
What
call
do the
since
techies
restoring the
want?
radar station.
Mr. Zen said ISA has been withholding information
Or was
from
that a
us.
different radar station?
He wants us to work together.
Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this Children of Carmine nonsense, and pit ISA against us. We need to proceed very, very carefully here, Amy. Do not report Zen's call to ISA yet, okay?
Exactly.
We need to figure out what the techies are planning.
Like way ahead of you
Our
on the not
entire
reporting.
mission may depend on it. Let Zen think we're trusting him for now, until we figure out our next move, okay? I'll work out what we can do on our end in the meantime. Sona out.
I can't get a double connection over here, which is too bad. But I think I will do this. To get another little sub connection over there. We don't have to prioritize it. Who's got no power? Probably, yeah, just stuff out over here, stuff out over here, which is fine. That's being torn down, that's gonna have to be okay. Got whiskey and chocolate. Oh, LaCosta, hey, thank you. We're supposed to be getting married today, but COVID said no. Holy shit. December 2021, better play ball. Have some Kranikin and champagne on me. Kranikin is that Scottish dessert, right? It's really good. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, that's disappointing. Like, marriage plans canceled. Oof. I think there's a lot of people who have had to deal with that this year, which, man, oh man. Sorry to hear that. Not worker hub. We need a maintenance over here. That. Prioritize this, that, and that. And then we can get the iron going at some point. This area recently scanned? Maybe, yeah. New colonist arrival. Yeah, we still are a little lower on colonists than we were at some point, but I guess it's gonna have to be okay. Yeah, work on this hyperloop. How many resources are you waiting for? Still some. I think our gear situation is a little bit rough. Maybe I should build a couple more gear factories, because we don't have a ton. Yeah, Kranikin whiskey-soaked oats, raspberry, and cream. Yes, which I've had and is excellent. Excellent. More whiskey and chocolate. Who dis? Hey, Brisk! Hey, thank you. This drink's on me. Thanks for the amazing content. Love you, BB. Thank you very much. Maybe we should get a beer to help with the cyberpunk when we get there or something like that, you know? Mix it up.
Hi, how's everything up there, Amy?
Fine.
Everything looks good, Sana.
Good. How long has it been since you arrived on this planet?
39 years.
On Sol.
You don't have to answer. It was a rhetorical question. I'm first generation Mars-born.
Oh, Tony,
I've
one
never
sec.
been to Earth, but I feel like humanity doesn't belong anywhere else but here.
Humanity belongs kind of all over the place, not just Mars.
There is some contradiction to that. Mars had to be terraformed to host human life.
I mean,
There is some contradiction to that. Mars had to be terraformed to host human life. Therefore, humans do not belong here by definition.
You're right, of course. It's just a figure of speech.
I think my AI is glitching.
My entire life, I've been part of this mission. And that's not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought. This mission's beyond just me and you, and even ISA. I want to ensure its success, not just in honor of my mum, but for humanity as a whole.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA has been withholding information ever since the beginning. My mum staked her life on this mission, and we're going to see it through. And we can't do that if ISA only shows us what they think we should see. I'm granting you access to Sector SA6 effective immediately. Colony Asterion's a former ISA mission with missing records.
I don't know if that'll
I'm
reach
willing
that.
to bet they're hiding something. And if I'm wrong, great. But either way, we need to start investigating for ourselves.
Is the worker count dropping, or just we've set up a bunch of new hubs and they haven't filled up yet? Both might be true. So, seriously, you just gave me access to sector SA6? Or do I still have to... Oh, I still need to put a satellite in orbit around it. Okay. That makes sense. And it is right next door over here, which is good. What's going up again? Oh, that's... Oh, shit! I was looking at maintenance drones, not, workers. You're right. Electronics and parts. Yeah.